What up YouTube, I'm back. So this is my first Black Clover review in a while, and I'm glad that I came back for this week's episode because it was awesome. It was a great ass episode, man. I really liked it, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next in this arc, because it seems pretty interesting, and I think it might gonna be my favorite arc of the Black Clover series, so let's get right to it. Obviously, we have a lot of question about how Noelle's mom died because we learned that she died from a curse from a demon that seems to be living in the Heart Kingdom, so that's quite interesting, and that's my main, objective, to know what the hell happened to Noelle's mother, and if the demon is related to the power that Asta has, because that's really interesting. But they couldn't just go to the Heart Kingdom, it would be illegal, so they had help from Mimosa so that they could go to the Heart Kingdom legally. And I was kind of surprised by the crew that was going to the Heart Kingdom. Obviously Noelle, Asta, and Mimosa are going there, but I didn't think that Finro was going to go with them, so I was kind of surprised about that. But it's a nice crew, Mimosa can heal and can attack right now. Noelle is one of the strongest characters in the show so far, because of her newfound power. Obviously Asta is something else, and Finro and his spatial magic is pretty effective, so I think it's a nice crew, and I want to see how they'll team up together. We saw a little bit of it in this week's episode, but it's gonna be interesting to see. So we saw the Heart Kingdom for the first time, and it's freaking beautiful. I didn't know that it would look like that, but it's basically nature. There's a lot of trees, there's a lot of water. Obviously there's like a mountain where the Heart Kingdom lies, and it's beautiful, man. It looks really good. It looks way better than the Clover Kingdom, obviously, but I really like the design of the Heart Kingdom, man. It's something special. The way that they were talking about the Heart Kingdom, it seems like mana in this kingdom is a little bit different, or it's used differently, so that's quite interesting. And they also said that the queen of the Heart Kingdom actually uses her mana zone to cover the whole kingdom, which is crazy. You have to be really powerful to cover the whole kingdom with your own mana zone, so that's kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, man, that queen must be strong as hell. I'm wondering how she would fare against the Clover Kingdom Magic King. Obviously now he's a kid right now, so Julius, I don't think, would be able to beat her, but in his prime, I'm wondering how they would fare against each other. Now, when they entered the Heart Kingdom, we were introduced to a new character, the Spirit Guardian Gaja. He was basically the guide for, the Clover crew, Mimosa, Noelle, Finrod, and Asta, and he got a pretty dope design, the scar on his cheek. It's pretty cool. I really like his character design. And he also said something that was pretty interesting. He said that I think the Heart Kingdom was founded 1200 years ago, so that's quite interesting. But a little bit after he was introduced to us, it seems like the queen of the Heart Kingdom actually captured Asta, which is kind of crazy. They were just entering the Heart Kingdom, and Asta was already captured by the queen, so that's kind of crazy, man. And obviously because Asta was captured, Mimosa, Noelle, and Finro they wanted to go to his rescue, but they had to go up against this guy right there, Gaja. And like y'all are seeing in that shot right there, it seems like the way that they use magic is very different than in any other kingdom that we've seen so far. The Clover Kingdom, it doesn't seem like they use their magic like that. The Diamond Kingdom doesn't use their magic like that, so it's quite unique the way that the Heart Kingdom seems to be using their magic. So I'm really interested to know how the hell all of that works, because it's pretty interesting, man. It's really, really interesting. While Gaja was fighting Noel, Mimosa, and Finwall, he was kind of analyzing their level of magic. So it seems like in the Heart Kingdom, the way that they, grade each individual is by kind of levels or something like that, So that's quite interesting. He said that Noel's magic is a first stage, so that's basically the second strongest level that you can have in the Heart Kingdom. Obviously, we saw later in the episode that the strongest that you can be basically is stage 0, so that's what Gaja was at the end of the episode, so he's really, really strong, And that spirit right there is the person basically that explained to us what are the stages, in the Heart Kingdom. The lowest stages is 9 or 10, I think, and that's what Asta is because he doesn't have any magic. But yeah, man, he was basically captured by that spirit right there. It's the water spirit Undyne or something like that. She's contracted to the Queen of the Heart Kingdom, so that's a water spirit. So that's really interesting. Obviously, has the wind spirit, and now the captain of the lion, I don't remember the name, my bad, but he has the salamander, so for the first time we encountered the water spirit, so that's pretty cool. I wanted to say the Crimson Lion Kings, I don't know why I had a brain fart, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Anyway, Noel, Mimosa, and Finral were obviously fighting the guy Gaja, and they were, I wouldn't say struggling, but it's kind of 3 against 1, so that's how strong that guy was. And at the end of the episode, he used one of his strongest techniques, or spells, I should say, on Noel, Finwall, and Mimosa. We don't know what happened, but it seems like Finwall used his special magic to, get out of all of that madness, So that episode was really, really good. There's some concept that we were introduced to in this week's episode that were pretty damn cool, So I really want to know more about the Heart Kingdom and everything that's going on in that. Obviously, where the reason why we came in the Heart Kingdom is because of the curse that Noel's mom died from, and it seems like maybe there's another demon in the kingdom that is maybe controlling what they're doing, like the demon that basically killed all the elves, near the Clover Kingdom. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this arc will go. I'm glad that I'm back. I didn't even know that the next arc was starting today, but I'm glad that I'm back because the first episode was pretty damn impressive. The animation and art were kind of good, so I really like that. So yeah, man, I'm glad to be back. My Black Clover reviews will be every Tuesday, so stay tuned. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below, and let me know what you think is gonna happen next. I do Black Clover reviews every Tuesday, so subscribe for that. But I'll also do other anime related things like One Piece reviews on Saturdays. I'm gonna do a reviews for Tower of God. It's starting, the premiere is starting in 2 days, I think, so stay tuned for that. There's no more IQ reviews because it's coming back, I think, in July. The second core of the 4th season is coming back in July, and the Boku no Hero Academia anime, the last episode of season 4 is this Saturday, so stay tuned for that, man. It's gonna be interesting. In the next few months, I don't know how many anime there will be on my channel. I think there's gonna be Black Clover for sure, One Piece for sure. Sword Art Online Alicization is coming back in April, at the end of April, so that's gonna be on my channel for sure. But after that, I'm probably gonna try to catch up to the Boruto anime because it seems like there's some canon stuff that is going on right now especially manga related. So yeah, man, in the next month there's gonna be Black Clover on Tuesdays. There's gonna be Tower of Gods, I think, on Thursdays or Wednesdays. I'm not so sure yet. And obviously there's gonna be One Piece and Sword Art Online on Saturdays. So yeah, man, if I do both on Naruto Next Generation reviews, it will be on Sundays. But yeah, man, um, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It will help my channel a lot. And follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.